The Dynasty Warriors 5 live stream playthrough. Uh, this is basically my first Dynasty Warriors game that's actually a live stream. Yeah, I'll try to be as informative as I can, but at the same time, this is also a live stream, so if I do lose concentration, you know why. Also, this is sort of a pre-stream setup to make sure things are working. And unfortunately, I'm stuck at the menu, so let's go on ahead and get into this game. Now, I am a really big fan of ever since the third game. Even though I also have the second game in my possession, and I recently played that too. But Dynasty Warriors has definitely came so far. And the last Empires game I played on my channel, oh, not my Twitch channel, rather my actual channel, was Dynasty Warriors 6 Empires. And I was so hell-bent on trying to get a PlayStation 3 for the Dynasty Warriors 7 Empires, but then I realized, since I got an Xbox One for my birthday last year, why not I get 8 Empires? And I did. Now, 8 Empires is a hell of a lot different from the other games. It takes aspects from the other games, but it's a hell of a lot different. First and foremost, since Dynasty Warriors 7 Empires included a free mode once again, that is exactly what's happening with 8 Empires. The difference is the free mode are only for quests, certain raids, and certain event battles that you have already done. And of course, there can be some random defenses and offenses too. And this is a really, really large game. Empires mode is not just relegated for you to choose either to be an officer or a subordinate, but also to choose what type of officer you want to be. Hell, you can even choose to be a vagrant and not get an officer job at all until it's too late. That's the type of freedom that would have been in 5 had 5 had enough space to do it. Also, edit mode is by far the largest edit mode in this game. There are exactly over 800, I wouldn't say exactly, it's more like over 800 customizable characters that you can use. And there's also outfits for DLC as well. And the only downside is Xbox One players got the shortest end of the stick. You see, Xbox One can't really get any of the weapons and or benefits from Dynasty Warriors 8 because that is an Xbox 360 version, and that's the only Xbox console that has it. Meanwhile, PS3, PS4, and PC actually got the better end, but not by much, as they're able to transfer content from Dynasty Warriors 8 and 8 Extreme Complete over to Dynasty Warriors 8 Empires. In other words, I got the wrong console, but that's just me. Well, actually, I didn't buy this. This was given to me. Again, I have to stress that enough. There's no way in hell I was able to pull out $600 for an Xbox One. But my brother did, even though he owed me that $600. And still do. But nonetheless, how am I going to tackle this? Well, the only way I know how, and the shortest way to know how, I'm going to go into Empire mode and start a brand new game, and don't feel overwhelmed. I'm not going to be able to do all the scenarios. I'm only going to be doing the Gathering of Heroes like I normally do. I can add edit characters to the other scenarios, but Gathering of Heroes is a better choice to do that with. I'm just saying. So, let us see exactly the new scenarios for Dynasty Warriors 8 Empires. And mind you, with the exception of the DLC and the Gathering of Heroes, there are event scenarios. There's the Yellow Turban Rebellion, the Alliance against Dongshuo, the Battle of Guandu, the Battle at Chirbi, or the Battle of Redcliffe, as everybody knows it in Romance of the Three Kingdoms, and of course the Coup d'etat. Now, if you're going to try to pursue the battles, and I'll have an extra video for that, and hopefully capture systems so I can actually pull that off. If you're going to pursue these battles, one thing you need to know, it's best to pursue the event battles as officers. But this is the one I'm going to be going to. But here's another thing. As I said, there's also custom scenarios which you can make on your own, or downloadable content, which has battles that were not originally a part of the actual, well, actually, they are a part of the Dynasty Warriors lore. However, they were only able to fit 6 of them as actual battles with events. So don't expect to find any events in the downloadable battles. And I haven't made a custom scenario because with custom scenarios, that would just make it too darn easy. So instead, I'm going straight to Gathering of Heroes. Now then, for this, I'm going to put all of my favorites into the battle. And of course, I can start with Officers' Deaths on or off. I'm going to just replace the custom officers with my favorites again. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. Just put on favorites, yes. So, with that said, I actually didn't favorite enough characters, so I wouldn't have much problems, but I'll just go ahead and play it on normal. That way it won't be too easy. So, let's get on with it, shall we? And here's the new thing. We could start a character from officers, or I could just pick a custom unit. Oddly enough, I actually made a custom unit. Or did I? Oh, shit. I did not. Well, only one thing to do. I'm just gonna have to start from the beginning, I guess. 'Cause I forgot to make a custom unit. Oops, my bad. So, with that said... Oh, I could just be a ruler. That's awesome. I forgot about that. Herpity-derpity. So it's not all too bad. So let's see. Well, it's my fault I forgot to add custom characters. Let's grab a couple of people here. And I'm sorry, I had so much of a brain fart. I thought I could have just put on a customized army. But yes, you can put on a customized army. So that basically solves that problem. Yeah. I've never been so embarrassed in my life. That's some people from Jin. Especially this guy. And let's see. I'll get one from Shu. see, who should I get? Him, and let's get one more from others. Oh, I'm pretty sure Daddy's not gonna mind this at all. So, without further ado, let's finish. So let's see, the territory I should take. It honestly doesn't matter which one I take at this point. Well, actually it does. I'm gonna get hit from all sides anyway. So I might as well just, take the capital. Yeah, let's do this. And here's how this rolls about. Oh, and also, even though you selected an army, you could pick somebody else as well. But yeah, here's how this is gonna start out. There is a war council every January, every April, every July, and every October. Winter, spring, summer, and fall, obviously. You have 3 choices. I mean, you have 4 choices to focus on. You could put, like, importance on personnel, which will get you some troops, and also some officers. Put more importance on finances, which will get some facilities and get some more, money. Put some importance on, diplomacy, which at some point you can actually do, or sometimes you need to do, to keep all the other enemies from jumping you. Or put some importance into battle, which would allow you to increase the chances of attacking people. So what you do will also, what you put importance on will also be the goals that you or your troops will carry out. So with that, I'm going to focus on finances, personnel, and battle. Alright. Before we make any sudden moves, here's our strategy objectives. And because of the fact we chose battle as one of the importance, the list actually is fixed up. Now, here's the thing. In order for us to continue, we have to pick 3 of these. So for right now, I'm going to pick participate in battle and win 1 time. I'm also going to pick a weapons form. And also, I'm going to get an alliance because I'm going to try to go the good route. There's like 2 routes. 3 routes actually. You got the neutral, good, and the bad. Although the bad doesn't have too much consequences and will get you some money, the good, honestly, will get you just as much money. Neutral this time, not so much, unlike Dynasty Warriors 4 Empires. Now then, as a ruler, I have just about all the control that I need. You can have the same amount of control as a strategist and a marshal, except you cannot choose where to attack. That would be the job of the ruler. Also, the ruler can take a day to promote people into his among his subordinates. So, let's see. I'll make Tadakatsu Marshal. Well, she is a Suma after all. I'll put Suma Lee as the strategist. And that's all I can do for right now. I need prefects in order for me to add prefects. And that will take care of the first month. Ooh! I got somebody already recruited. That's nice. Let's see. Is anybody attacking? Nope, not me. So let's go on ahead and try to get myself bolstered have some bolstered defenses and stuff like that. Because well, I would say bolster, but yeah, I gotta bolster my defenses. So let's go on ahead and build myself a weapons forge. And I hope I have enough money to do so. Bullocks! I'll have to wait till battle. Battle, sorry. So, and what else shall I do? Oh, I gotta have an alliance too. So, let's get a stronger force to ally with. And also, your success rate for the alliances all depend on who has the best leadership skills. And I think she may be the one to do it. She even has the laugh. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do it, but I did. So now we have Lu Xun out of our hair for 8 months. And if you're commanding these guys to do this, wow, they're just recruiting more guys. Sweet. Sweet. Now then, the next thing I need to do is go on ahead and build that facility so I can have more weapons to work with. And we only got like 6 months until the War Council. Oh, shit. I just realized. I have only 6 months to the War Council. So then, let's go on ahead into battle. And how a battle works... Oh, Christ. I have to choose how many people are coming to battle. I'll choose as many as I can. Let's see. It's always I guess it's balanced. So, yeah. I think I could do this. And, oh, I'm out of troops. Oh, crap! I can't do that! Ah, damn it. Oh, well. I guess there's only one thing to do at this time. Conscript, because I have to, supplies to do it. I forgot. Normal and higher difficulties will actually have you to use up more resources, and you don't get more back, like talking about it. But now that I have the troops to do this, let's go on ahead and take that area again. This time I'll have more troops to work with. Alright. Hopefully, this turns into my favor. But I don't have an academy yet, and I have to actually make an academy in order for me to have some items. So, that's another thing. Oh, and that also counts towards stratagems as well. Oh, forgot to add the troops. Well, I guess this is gonna have to do. I'll just have to work towards building up my troops and just building up every... Oh! Crap. Well, there was 2 people watching, I guess. There isn't. So, yeah. There's that. Now, let's see. Items. Well, as of the updates, I might as well bring these up now. The updates will allow you to buy some items that will actually benefit you towards battle. These items are actually pretty broken. As a matter of fact, it would just be outright wrong for me to use them here. They're pretty much available throughout the entirety of the battle. So, just to make it fair, I'm not going to use them. However, let me check and see my weapons. Well, my stratagems at least are set. And I'll be good to go because of the fact that the stratagems are all based on my leadership skills. And ooh, I'm like 1,000 short. So, I'll explain more about stratagems as I continue. And also, fortifying your base. Since I don't have enough resources to fortify my base, I'm going to save up on them. And the battlefield info is, it's 4 against 6. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, it's 4 against 6, possibly even 7. And here's another thing. In Dynasty Warrior 7, from what I saw on playthroughs, you couldn't change the battle objectives. Here you can. As a matter of fact, you could change them to get you some more merit, as merits is how you're going to level up in this game. That is another reason why you want to try to complete all of your objectives, because if you do, you'll get merit rewards, and that will go towards your levels. So, without further ado, let us begin this battle, and hopefully things turn out good. Yes, I know we're at a disadvantage. But at least since I'm an officer, I can command... Well, strategists could do this too, as well as marshals. But since I'm an officer, I can command troops to stay back. Oh. I better not die here. What just happened? He switched weapons. I forgot. He just switched weapons. That's right. In Dynasty Warriors 8, one of the biggest complaints about the game was the AI was not as smart as it was in the previous Dynasty Warriors games. Primarily because of its switch ability. And the switching ability was introduced in 8, where you had a rock, paper, scissors formula. Where man is weak to heaven, heaven is weak to earth, and earth is weak to, Wait, was it man, earth, heaven? It was, yeah, that's right. Man was weak to earth was weak to heaven, and heaven was weak to, God damn it, I can't think of it right now. See, that's the problem with live streams. I try to concentrate, and it's kind of hard to do. But, it's nice to see that the base system from Dynasty Warrior 6 remains the same. I'm trying not to struggle here, ladies and gentlemen. Well, as far as commentary is concerned, I'm trying not to struggle. Ooh. Well, at least they gave me a horse by default. Let's see. Try to get myself... Oh, wrong thing. One range turret is all I need right now. But at the time being, there was something I was trying to say. Oh yes, the system is basically like rock, paper, and scissors. And if you happen to have a weapon that the enemy is strong against, they'll have a gigantic exclamation mark, as you saw earlier. If you have a weapon that they're weak against, they will have a hexagon, a blue hexagon, and it will only last for a limited amount of time, and you can actually use rush attacks with them. The one thing I do need to add is, because of 8 Extreme Legends, there is a button combination instead of it being automatic like in 8. But that's not all. Because of 8 Extreme Legends as well, there is, in fact, 2 EX moves as opposed to 1, like in Dynasty Warrior 7, and I've played that for my channel as well. But they've all but changed up most of the formula, at least. Here in Empires, you can actually pull out some stratagems, as I pulled out earlier, to make things easier. Let's see. Oh, crap. One of my troops is withdrawn. That's not good. Well, there goes Jing Tsai, so... Oh, I lost a base! Who took my base? I just went through the trouble of capturing it. Oh, now that's not good. One of the characters that debuted in Dynasty Warriors 7 Extreme Legends, oh crap. I was about to say, oh crap, no! Well, at least I didn't lose completely. The only way I lose completely is if my base was taken. Thank goodness that I don't just outright die. I'm gonna get my revenge. This is not good. I can't believe I was just jumped just now. Oh, man. It's hard to concentrate in a live stream. It really is. And as you can see here, that is a good thing about this game, that I don't just outright die and outright lose. Instead, I just happen to live and come back. And I can also try to get back the people who tried to kill me, unless for some reason they have a tactic that would pretty much restore their health. And most of the enemies in this game do. I wouldn't say a tactic, rather a stratagem. I'm not playing Dynasty Warriors 5, and I'm certainly not playing Samurai Warriors 2 Empires. So the word tactic no longer exists. They're all stratagems now. Let me just go on ahead and stop Dao Xiao before she takes any more of my troops. And my bases. That's the one I was trying to get before I was killed by Wang Yi. And as I was trying to say when I was getting killed by Wang Yi, Wang Yi was one of the enemies. No, not Wang Yi was one of the officers that showed up in Dynasty Warriors 8 Extreme Legends. No, Dynasty Warriors 7, sorry, Extreme Legends. Ah. That's what I was trying to do the last time. Now then. RVMan will never fall again, damn it. There we go. Whew, that was close. But there's another. Oh my god! I wish she stopped doing that! Yeah, that's right. There's also some, whatchamacallit, stratagems, sorry, that actually, steals troops. And as you can see, Dao Chao was stealing most of my troops. Thank goodness. Now then, let us go on ahead and take the rest of these bases, shall we? Wait, where am I going? The wrong way, that's where I'm going. Aw, oh, damn it. Now then, what else was I going to say before I was completely distracted? Oh, God. I can't think of it right now. Oh, wait, she took the main camp. Oh, I forgot. Well, the AI is sort of dumber, and at least they're smart enough to take the main camp. Ooh. Well, at least I got some merits for... Ooh, I got a soldier set from that. Pretty good. But yeah, I've lost a lot of troop strength. I can't risk that again. And then, if you have officers' death on, you have the choice of executing or recruiting officers. At no cost, no less. So why don't I recruit her? Or release her? Or how about I recruit you? And release you. Oh, I forgot to mention another thing. That's the thing that I wanted to bring up. Most of the language, well, no, not most, all of the language in Dynasty Warriors 8 Empires is basically in Japanese. This is the same thing that happened in Dynasty Warriors 7. So, since I won my battle, built a weapon forge, and got an alliance, I should get enough experience points to raise my level higher. However, the same thing would actually apply with most of the other characters in the entirety of Empires mode. They will raise their level as well, because if they're battling with you, they too will get merits. However, if the enemy is taking territories, they'll also get merits as well. So bear that in mind. So how long before the council meeting? Oh, I'm already at level 8, no less. Anybody else taking anything from me? Nope. So far, so good. And you know what? Instead of just working on rushing into another battle, I'm going to instead group heal. It's best you do this. Let me see. Oh, well, they're all right. I was about to say, it's best that you do a group heal. And wait, why can't I do a banquet? Oh, right, I don't have enough materials for that. Instead, let's do the good thing and trade. Because I don't want to be evil, you know? Oh, and mind you, enemies can attack you at any time. So don't be surprised if you're fighting two people at once. Something that Dynasty Warriors 4 and 5 did very well and is most notorious for. And unlike Dynasty Warriors 6 Empires, you cannot actually avoid battle with cards anymore. The stratagems only are for battle only. Hey, yeah, that's what I meant to say. So then, I'll work on finances, personnel, and that'll work for me for right now. I need to build up my strength before I take anything else. Let's see. What do we got here? Aside from raid, we can have another alliance and build an academy. And request supplies. I hope this works, because supply requesting can be really tedious. But first, let's try an alliance. Since I took something from Xiao Dun, who shall I send? Oh, she's guaranteed to get this. Only by a small sliver will she be rejected. And that's the one thing I like about people with high leadership. You could actually pull things off like this. Oh, and sorry if my voice breaking is irritating everybody. My apologies. But now I have 2 alliances, so far so good. Well, I had 2 alliances. Wait, what the hell? Oh, right, I almost forgot. They also bring in random created characters from, well, random created characters just randomly generated into either your unit or as vagabond leaders. Maybe I should actually talk about vagabond leaders, since I'm not one. If I would have chose to be a vagabond leader, I wouldn't have a group, I wouldn't be employed, however, I would be able to do quests. And quests would have built up my level higher than what it was. As a matter of fact, if I was a vagabond, I would be able to get more titles and a better way of life. Whether I'm evil or good. And I can also raise my flag in certain territories, and if I take that and somehow take the leader, the territories will become mine. So now, he just requested stuff that I don't have. Oh, you butt munch. Oh well. I think the next scheme I have is to supply requests. What the devil? Oh, I'm not going to be able to pull that off. Not that either. Not that either. More than likely this one. Alright. Xiao Dun gave us some materials, so that's actually two things done so far. And also, sometimes the officers act out on their own and do things, like, for instance, donate money. There's one other thing I need to do, and that's to build an academy. So let's go on ahead and build one so I could get some more troops in here. Or, wait, no, academies for items. That's right. I just said that. Oh, well, I can't really do that right now, can I? I'll just have to battle and take another territory, but I don't want to try to risk my troops. Let's see. Well, this one's wrecked. I could take that from him. On second thought, let me purchase some weapons first. That would be the smartest thing to do. Let's see. Hunting sickle. And what's my current... My current weapon is heaven, so... Let's go ahead and buy that. And... I think I got something better than this. And that's something else I could actually do. Go to the info menu and change a few things. Since it's actually a new thing for Dynasty Warriors 8 Empires, I can actually change the residence. Since we're in a residence right now, I can actually change it to whatever the hell I want. And what I'm going to change it to... Excuse me, let's see which one I'm going to change it to. Council chambers. Oh, this is just castles and stuff like that. There's a lot of things I could have... I've already got my chamber. This is going to be so freaking hilarious. So not only can I change my chamber room to what it normally is by default to something else, I can also change the music that's repeatedly playing, as well as change my troops and my horses. Let's see. What else I was going to change? I can even change my equipment on the fly, too. I don't have a banner, and I don't feel like putting a banner on here. Aw, don't feel like putting on one, because I don't have one. But I can take a horse. What about you? I don't need to take any soldiers right now, because they're going to be by default blue because of the color of the kingdom. Now for the player info, which I could actually equip weapons outside of battle, which is something pretty good, and something that was not done in the original Dynasty Warriors games. As a matter of fact, you only leveled up your weapons. Let's see. Hunting sickle. And you are going to get this. Nice. And this, I just need to set up the custom saddle this time so the default horse won't show up when I whistle for him. And there's something else I need to purchase too. If I can. Let's see. I'm going to need defense. I'm going to need life. And one last thing. Attack. And let's equip that. And hopefully this... Oh, wrong thing. And I'll get some more stuff later. Now that we're good to go, let's go on ahead and battle. I'm only going to use as much troops as I can because, well, they're pretty much limited. And that's all I need. I don't think I'll have an alliance, but at least this will be good enough for me right now. Sorry. I'm just trying to concentrate and I'm in deep thought. And I'm just trying to plan my next move. And that's something this game will do. Have you to plan your next move. And since I don't have any materials still, I'm going to have to build up some more. I'm going to have to instead save all of my materials for later on. So when I can actually upgrade my fortresses. So yeah, you can fortify them. However, it's going to take a lot of material. And if they already captured the land, or if they did damage to the land and you didn't defend it, the level of fortification will go down. By default, all the fortified bases are level 1. And they're standard bases. You can spend a lot of resources in order to make them better. You could also spend a lot of resources to make the main camp better. So basically, this is as customizable as it's going to get. So let's go on ahead and start this battle here. I'm more than sure that they have some new characters as well. Not more than sure. There is a lot of new characters since Dynasty Warriors 8. One of which is in my regime right now. And that is Lulin Chi. She showed up in Dynasty Warriors 8 Extreme Legends Complete, as she is Lu Bu's daughter. You know, just for the sake of continuity and for the running gag, I need to see where exactly is Lu Bu. But also, that's not the only thing. There are other people that showed up, like for instance, for Wu, they have Zun Yu, Zun Yu, that's right. He is the new character that appeared exclusively for this game. As a matter of fact, his role in Romance of the Three Kingdoms, he defected from Yuan Shao's group. And when he did, he was Cao Cao's main strategist. However, after a disagreement for Cao Cao's promotion, he was given a box of poison. Yeah, a lunchbox of poison, no less, to signify that he is no longer needed by Cao Cao. At least that is the lore for him by Romance of the Three Kingdoms. Also, from 8, we have Lu Su, who is not in this game not in this Empires mode right now, but he is in this game. He is the strategist that pretty much preceded, or should I say, that's right, I'm right, preceded Lu Meng, but succeeded Zhou Yu after Zhou Yu was incapacitated and deceased. If anything, Lu Zhu actually was trying to keep the alliance between Wu and Shu going on before the Battle of Fan Castle. And what the devil? There is somebody in my base! Oh no, I just noticed that. No wonder I'm losing viewers. I just noticed there was a person in my base right now. I better fix that quickly before I lose this match. Because even though I can't die, I will, however, lose if the main camp is taken. And somehow this prick managed to get into my main camp. That's what happens when you don't pay attention. Let's see. I'll just set a ranged turret here just in case. Yeah, let him try to take my base this time. Actually, I can go the other way. And seal them off so they won't take my base. Ooh! We got reinforcements. Nice! Uh-oh. Not Lulin Chi! No! Oh, man, I'm gonna have to fix this quickly. Alright. Since I've already captured this base... Wait, there's another... Yeah, there's 2 more guys heading my way. Might as well kill them too. That's another thing. They don't have a counter for how many times they can appear. However, I think the normal amount of times that officers can appear is up to 3. And after that, they're defeated completely. Oh, and that new character just popped up in the air, that was Zhang Bao. He is the... Oh, goodness. I didn't even notice there was a Nanman behind me. But anyway, that was Zhang Bao. Not to be confused by the yellow turban. He actually is Zhang Fei's son. And he takes up the mantle for Zhang Fei after Zhang Fei gets assassinated. Yes, and Guan Yu has more kids too. I think Guan Yingping and Guan Jing also makes a debut in this game as well. Well, not in Dynasty Warriors 8 Empires, but rather Dynasty Warriors 8 as a whole. And one other person. Yeah, that's right. I remember now. Fa Xing. Fa Xing made an appearance in this game as well. Although his role in the story was completely short because of the fact that he was defeated. No, not defeated. He was defeated by a virus, basically. He fell sick and he died. But, he didn't last long enough for the Battle of Chirbi. Let alone the Battle of, Yiling. If he would have lasted long as he said he would have, oh, actually, as Zhuge Liang said he should have, he probably would have been able to stop Liu Bei from initiating that battle. But we see that he's only a debt collector, to be honest. And that's all he's about, his debts. Any other new characters? Yeah, Han Dong. He also is new here because he has a important role in stopping Huangzong from drowning in the Battle of Chirbi. Zhu Ran has a new role as well, as he is one of the people who started the Battle of Yiling by setting flames to the battlefield. And if you remember in Dynasty Warriors 7, he was one of the people adamant in not following Lu Xun's orders. But apparently that all changed, and fire happens to be his one true gimmick. Oh, and other than that, there's also Chen Gong as well. Chen Gong, you may see him somewhere in this, hopefully you will see him somewhere in this, Empire's Smoke run. Sorry, I'm stammering again. But Chen Gong is a... Oh, I didn't capture enough bases now, did I? Well, that's because everybody else was capturing them. Oh, well. But as I was saying, Chen Gong actually was the strategist for Lu Bu during the Battle of Jiepi. But unfortunately, because Lu Bu did not listen to him, I'm releasing... Oh! God damn it, no! I didn't mean to do that! Wow, that was stupid of me. Anyway, well, as I was saying, since Lu Bu refused to listen to Chen Gong's advice, Chen Gong ended up in Dynasty Warriors 5 defecting to Cao Cao, but in Dynasty Warriors 8, both Lu Bu and Chen Gong ended up captured. Yeah, that was a foolish mistake on my part. Oh, thank God the donation made up for that. Well, at least you saw the execution. It was an accident, but yes, King Dosai is dead because I didn't mean to kill him. I wanted to release him. Anyway, let's see. What shall I do next? Oh, now I can build an academy, I hope. Let's see. No. Politics. Ah, oh well, I'll just have to sacrifice some soldiers. And there's the academy. Boom, done. Now let's heal up all of my troops. Wow, we've got another soldier on our team. This is just getting larger and larger. I might not be able to pay all these guys because each month the pay comes out of the monthly income. So, yeah. I just hope that I have enough money to fund these guys. I'm sorry, I can't take this completely seriously. And yes, I might as well accept this alliance. I just hope you don't take any more of my money, man. Let's see, anybody else invading? Nope. I might end up having to take another territory before I call this a session. Let's see. One more would be fine. Let's see, we've got all of our objectives completed, so I might as well go on ahead and call it a session. Let's see. Uh-oh. I might want to fix that. I hope I get more money by the end of this month. Oh, the war council has begun. Let's see. The only thing I'm going to be worried about is just personnel and finances for now. So, let's go on ahead and recruit one officer. Oh, excuse me. And request supplies. That's it. Let's first form a banquet. And get all this ill will off me first. That's a lot of ill will on me. Well, that's nice. Jiangxi just captured a territory. Let's see. What else shall I do? See if anybody's low on health. Because there is one thing that I can mention. If, but for some reason, you constantly battle, all of your troops, they're gonna die. And by die, I mean they're gonna be weaker than what they were after the previous battle. And if they get too exhausted, well, they'll be easily defeated. So yeah, there's an exhaustion. Wait, why is there a threaten? Why is there a threaten option here? Are you freaking serious? I don't think that's gonna work because I only got like 3 territories. I hope it shows up later. Anyway, let's see. It probably won't if I get too much virtue. Let's try to recruit somebody from this territory here. Ah, Christ. I gotta up their interactions. Let's see. Where's a free officer here? Or rather, I just recruit an officer. Oh, I can only recruit what's in my area. Okay. I guess that'll work. Let's see. I guess that's going to fail. Oh, Christ. Jesus, stop donating to me. Alright, since I have low supplies, just gonna have to, levy again. Actually, supply requests would do just fine right about now. Oh, and sorry, I have something in my throat. Anyway, there is one thing you can do. As far as for Threaten is concerned, Threaten can only work on Vagabond units, actually. And if I wanted to, I could threaten some Vagabond units. But for right now, I'm not. I'm instead going to focus on recruiting someone from this area. Anyone, doesn't matter. Let's try you. Well, that worked. Now I'm going to go into battle. Let's see. Anything else? Nope. Let's go on ahead and take a territory, shall we? It's going to be the one that was recently attacked. Oh, but here's the thing. If territories have this little marker with the number 3 on there, that means that territory is easily going to be attacked. And if it's not defended one last time, yeah, there's 3 defenses instead of just 2. If that territory is not defended one more time, then that person will lose that territory. And you could tell how bad the territory is damaged by the symbol that is on the right of the name of the symbol. So, yeah. Oh, the name of the territory. That's what I meant to say. Anybody else got damaged territories? No? Just this one? Okay. I'll eventually get to that one. But for right now, let us try to take this territory away. Let's see. Get Shurong. Jingsai. And let's get... Hey, there you are. I can actually use these guys now. And we've got the advantage over this fight this time around. The last 2 fights was just a disadvantage. Oh, and by the way, now I can actually focus, hopefully, before I go into battle, on 2 way of lives, and also, the advantages and disadvantages. Just about everything you do will get you a title. Like, for instance, I'm about to fight a battle where I got the high advantage by well over 10,000. That may warrant you a title, and the more titles you get, the with the right amount of titles, you may get a way of life, which will actually give you a bonus on your stats. And the more way of lives you get or start out with, the more way of lives, well, what was I saying? Oh yeah, the more way of lives you get or start out with, the better your character will become. Till eventually, your character may end up getting the ultimate good, or the ultimate evil way of life, or the ultimate neutral way of life, which, by the way, is the hardest to do. You're not going to be able to get all the way of lives. Right now, I am a raging officer. Ha! I said raging. But yes, I am a raging officer right now, and later on, if I do get any more titles, that will change. No, raging commander. Why did I say raging officer? But that's okay. Let me show off one of these EX charms here. Might as well, since I'm going to use them anyway. Anything else I'm going to use? Yeah. I'm going to be a Namekian just for this fight. So let's do this. Oh, Laxus. Is this game English voice or no? Unfortunately, it is not. However, it may be on the PS3 and PS4 version, or maybe even the PC version, but not the Xbox version, unfortunately. Yes, the Xbox, again, got the short end of the stick because Dynasty Warriors 8 is only on the Xbox 360. And until fall, where there's a backwards compatibility update for the Xbox One, there may be a chance that Xbox One won't be able, well, Dynasty Warriors 8 on the Xbox One won't be able to transfer all the data from Dynasty Warriors 8 onto 8 Empires. So that will answer your question. And that's the first question on the Steam chat that I've had, on the stream chat, sorry. Why did I say Steam? I'm thinking about the Steam version of the game again, aren't I? But that's the first question in the stream chat that I just got. And again, no, you cannot have English voice acting. If they do have an update for that, I hope they do. Oh, no problem, Laxus. No problem. So everything will basically be in Japanese. Even though the funny part is, in Dynasty Warriors 8, there's a DLC for it to have Japanese language, and it's for free on the Xbox 360. So that's the most ironic thing that they could actually do, is not allow Japanese voice actors in Dynasty Warriors 8 Empires. Even though they could just reuse the voices from 8 and 8 Extreme Legends. That's because they didn't probably find a voice actor for Jun Yu. They may, probably in Dynasty Warriors 9. That's if they think about it. Chances are they'll probably do like they did with Samurai Warriors 4 and make it all Japanese. And by the way, that is only PlayStation 4 exclusive, so... Well, and PC, actually. So, unless I actually get it for Steam, and it's going to cost a lot of money to do so, then, no, that's going to be Japanese only as well. And unfortunately, unavailable to me, too. Alright, let's just pick this up, shall we? Oh, wait. I'm going the wrong way. Christ, there's somebody right here. Now then, any other questions that you guys need to ask? Oh wait, aside from why aren't you paying attention to the right-hand most side of the map? Because I see that guy going for that territory. Or is that one of my guys? No, I think that's one of my guys. Oh, man. I need to pay more attention here. So what should I talk about while I still have the time to do so? Oh! Oh, that is one of my guys that took that base. Never mind. But anyway, oh, and I think I know what I should talk about. Notice the weather. As you all may or may not guess, there is weather in Dynasty Warriors 8. Ranging from rain to wind to snow. And I think to a clear also. For their stratagems, they have certain stratagems that change the weather, like the sun altar, the wind altar, the rain altar, and the wind altar. If you mix the stratagems together, you'll make certain storms that give you certain abilities. Now, here's the problem. With certain elemental effects comes certain elemental stratagems that will get a boost or get a debuff. Right now, right now there's a blizzard going on here, and if somebody were to use Fire Strike, like that one officer that did that, they would actually get a debuff in the power of that stratagem. But since I have Ice Strike in a storm, as you can see here, it's much more powerful. So there's a lot of things you have to remember when you're putting stratagems into good use. And also, another thing about stratagems you need to remember, certain stratagems will take out some of your party members, or your army, if you will, before an actual, and give them a certain amount of time before they actually come back in order for them to put the strategy in place. And while they're gone, the designated officer cannot be hit, or the designated base cannot be captured. If, for some reason, it does, the stratagem fails. This works both ways, not only for the opponent, but also for the enemy as well. No, for the allies as well. You can conduct stratagems too, but you're not going to disappear off a screen. Instead, 2 or 3 of your allies, or however many allies it requires for that specific stratagem, will disappear. And they will disappear long enough for the stratagem to take place. And if they do, the ruler or the prefect that happens to be in charge of this territory will react in a shocked manner, obviously, but also it will lower the morale of the enemies that the tactic was used on. If it was successful for the allies, our morale will completely come straight down. Sorry if I'm fumbling my words again, but my morale would literally go straight down the toilet if a stratagem would actually be used on me right now. And the same would be for the enemy, and not only that, it would give certain area of effects. Like, for instance, if a blizzard was used right now, it would give an area of effect to dropping ice in a hailstorm because of the fact that there is snow in the vicinity. So setting up snow altars to not only improve your ice attacks, but also to improve your full-scale stratagems is a good thing. Also, some full-scale stratagems will add some effects to officers, except for the ones that were out to actually perform the stratagem in the first place. But there is one last thing that needs to be noted. Stratagems can also be used to capture bases instantly, except for the main base. Yes, there is a stratagem called base capture that will capture a base, but will take at least 2 people to remove. It's best to use these stratagems wisely. Also, another thing to duly note, there's more, there are literally more, gauges above your picture than what they were in the several pages, in several installments of Dynasty Warriors, because that green gauge that's above your life gauge is a stratagem meter, and it will slowly but surely increase after you use up a stratagem. However, they take a certain amount of stratagems for them to use. Well, yeah, a certain amount of stratagem meter in order for the strategy to be used. So you can't just rapid-firely use strategies like talking about it. And I just made a really big haul here. Well, that's nice. And I also captured Sima Yi, who happens to be the leader of this whole entire land. Yeah, I'm gonna release you. I'll capture you. Of course, you would be the one to refuse me, Wencho. You would. And I'll recruit you. And I think that territory is gone. And in a matter of maybe an hour and some odd minutes, yeah, an hour and a half, I just took 5 territories. In the first part, no less. Where normally it would took me about 30 minutes to take 2 territories. So, yeah, that's a good thing that happened. It's an actual good thing that Sima Yi was standing right there. So, with that said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go on ahead and call it a session. I mean, I may have been all over the place. I need to try to focus more, because when I try to fight and commentate, it's kind of hard to do that. That's why I like pre-recordings better. But with that, I got a new title, Great Power, and it increased my leadership. And Benevolent Ruler, which increased my leadership. The more titles you get, the better. And I just lost my allegiance with the Frost Legion Kingdom. That's okay. I'll deal with those guys later. But for now, I'm going to call it a session. And thank you all for joining me sporadically on the live feed. I happen to notice that at the corner of my eye. And let's see. Nobody's invading me. Good. Let's keep it that way. And I will see you guys in the next part